going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Funkadelic Fridays with your boy Troy Weeks Music, as you know. Here today in studio we have with us my girl, about to be your girl, Adrianna Mateo.
Hi.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Adrianna Mateo. She's a violinist, singer-songwriter, super dope. You guys are getting ready to hear from her right here, firsthand here on Funkadelic Fridays. So, Adrianna, tell us where you're from.
Well, I'm from Queens, originally Maspeth. I moved around a little bit, even going to Georgia for a year, and now I'm back in the city.
Shout out to Queens, first and foremost. We had to go. Shout out to where we started. So shout out to you, Queens. And you know, we all move around. I lived in Atlanta for a couple of years myself, and now you're a city girl. So like we always, I'm a city boy too. You know, I had to come back to the city. So today, you're gonna be featuring us 3 different pieces. Can you tell us just a little bit? You don't have to tell us everything. You'll have time to do that later. But tell us just a little bit about what you're doing today, so people know.
Well, I started as a classical violinist, so you'll hear a little bit of a piece from Bach that was actually from my childhood. A lot of violinists know it. I like putting a little bit of my own spin on it. And then I'm going to be singing August Sun, which is actually online, and feel free to check it out.
Check it out. It's our own original music, so we'll talk about it. But yeah.
And then my third song is called Skin Hunger, and I'm so excited. It's an upcoming release, and I was in the studio with my co-producer, who's like worked with John Legend and Tiesto and Bjork, and I'm just so excited to share it with you.
Oh, awesome. You see, I told you, VIP. I told you it was going down. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear that first piece, excerpt from Bach, by our girl, Adrianna Mateo. Let's get it. What's up, y'all? It's your man Fuge, and I'm here at Funkadelic Studios. We do a show here every second Saturday. It's called Level Up Showcase, and it features youth performers and veteran artists, some of the best in the city and out of the city. So do you want to perform? Do you want to level up? Hit us up on Instagram or Twitter at Level Up Showcase. Every second Saturday. I'll see y'all here. Alright guys, so we're back. So that was an excerpt from Bach. You said that was from your childhood and every violinist know it. Tell us a little bit about that being from your childhood. What is it about that song particularly that rings in your childhood to make you pay homage to it?
Well, like a lot of classical musicians, I was trained with Suzuki style, and that's like from the books. It's like a method where you learn books like year by year, or if you're like faster, not me, like less than a year by year. And I've always been drawn to music that's like really vocal and really like simple. Even though violin is known for like you play your concertos and all the crazy athletic stuff and you're super impressive. I'm not really drawn to that so much. So I'm drawn to things that I can kind of embellish and make more of my own, as opposed to like wearing this kind of straight jacket. So yeah.
Yeah, it's because it's sort of, watching you play it it resonated in the room. So that's why I was like, well, if it did that for you as a kid, I'm just curious as to why. So yeah, wow, interesting. So when it comes to your second song, it's your original music. Just tell people a little bit more about what inspired you to do what it is that you do, to create your own music. Because we all, as creators, are inspired from something in someone. So what inspired you?
Well, in general, I love being surrounded by different kinds of artists. So this song in particular, I had been starting to learn how to write. I felt called to write, even though I had always just practiced like 6 hours a day of violin forever. And I had started to be around more musical theater writers. So this wonderful, wonderful composer and lyricist, Andrew Lippa, runs this writer circle that I'd been going to, and I was learning, like, oh wow, patter song, that's really virtuosic. I don't know if I can do that. But this song is a little bit more like ballady, and it breaks form a little bit here and there, and I kind of took that from musical theater writers, combining that with my love for poetry, and long singing lines as opposed to, oh my god, all the notes, I can't. So
Listen,
that's where it came from.
You took that inspiration, and now you turned it into August Sun. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, that's you're gonna play and sing for them. So we're going from the violin to the piano, ladies and gentlemen.
To the uke, actually.
To the uke. Oh, the ukulele. Oh, that's what you're gonna play. Oh, got it. My apologies. Not yet.
Sorry, there are too many.
Not yet. There's so many. Y'all, listen, I didn't even see the ukulele. See, I didn't see the violin when I first came in, and I was like, wow. Now many more belong. So I'm gonna move out the way. Ladies and gentlemen, August Sun, Adrianna Mateo.
August sun bears a face that is false. Soon fall will come, glistening gold leaves and loss. The honey-colored moon is waning thin, bringing high tides of the memories of him. Will you be my August sun? My August sun, there is some time before summer's done. Will you be my August sun? Mix up the syrup, the lime, the rum. Moonless night on the beach, oh some fun. Might jump in the water while you're fast asleep, and let the tide pull me out into the sea. Will you be my August sun? Will you be my August sun? I'll pretend I'm in love, I'll make my mind numb, so my body can bask in the August sun. Whoa, whoa, hold me close, touch your lips to my face, but don't dare remember my name. I promise to do the same. Hold me close, just enough. I don't want to hurt you. I'm gonna let go and love somebody new. I'm gonna forget exhausted from feeling so much these days. 23 summertime wasting away. I have been wounded. Why ask for more, for more, for more? Whoa, 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 isn't it so? My August sun, that's better than to keep feeling numb. Anger's an easy emotion. Stop myself from feeling broken.
If you are a musician in NYC and you haven't visited Funkadelic Studios yet, what are you waiting for? We've been around for about a quarter of a century, offering services to musicians of all skill levels. Some of the services we offer are rental, repair, recording studio, rehearsal space, rock and roll club, and of course, retail. That's right, we can sell you equipment. And you can even do your events here. We have a beautiful, spacious room right back there. It's called Room 1, and we have lots of other rooms where you can do lots of other things. So come on down, show us what you got.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was August Sun, again, which is now available on all digital media platforms, iTunes, Spotify, you know the deal. You ladies can check that out right now. Adrianna Mateo, thank you so much for that. That was good. Sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
That was good. That was good. Yeah. What did you? You told us your inspiration earlier about the musical background when you got it from your musical theater friends, which is cool. Like you could really see the storytelling aspect of it.
Oh, thanks.
You could really see the storytelling aspect from it, and you took us on a journey. You took us on a story with you and through that. So that was dope. And you sang at the same time, so that's always
Thank you.
always amazing. And this next song that you're getting ready to do, which is going to be off your upcoming project that you're going to release, it's Skin Hunger. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. Well, I was kind of, scrolling through Facebook, not really paying attention to anything, and I came across this article that talked about skin hunger. Like, what is this? I don't know. And I started reading about it, how humans, well, I think all living beings really have this need for like contact, physical contact. And like if you don't give enough skin to contact to babies, they grow up having a lot of problems later. And if you don't, like as an adult, have enough skin contact, they've shown studies where like people will like intentionally brush up against people like on the street just to like feel like they're connected to human beings. So it was one of those beautiful moments where I'm like, the scientific phrase actually matches up with what it feels like. You're just hungry to have skin on skin. So that's where the song comes from.
Wow. You just opened our eyes to some things. I definitely haven't seen that article, so now I know. Because at first I'm like, skin hunger. I just was like curious as to why back, why. And now it has a purpose. So ladies and gentlemen, skin hunger. If you're out there, there's studies that show this, as we can see, that it's important to have some contact. I'm definitely one of those people that is very hands-on. I'm very high five, give me a hug kind of guy. So maybe I'm one of those people and didn't notice it, So thank you for the research.
Of course.
And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, before we close out, we're going to get into this third song, Skin Hunger, off our upcoming project, Adrianna Mateo. Let's do it.
What's going on, guys? This is Josh here, also known as J La Soul. I am the host and the creator of the Soul Sessions that are here at Funkadelic Studios every last Friday of the month. Alright, so please come out. And the Soul Sessions are exactly that. They are a session for everyone's souls. Life is crazy, everyone has their challenges and their tribulations. The Soul Sessions is a place where you come, just get that healing from music and just the vibes that are around in the area. And from all the different kinds of artists. Please come out. We have 10 open micers. Anyone can sign up for that. So it's the show early. And we have 3 amazing features for you guys every time to just blow your mind. So definitely come out every last Friday, and we hope to see you guys. All right.
Yet, boy, you and me barely met. How do you know more about me than him? We talk of dreams and the stars, long lost love, bruises and scars. Most of me hungers for tangled in them. gasping, not feeling one or bought. I wanna let you hold me, I wanna fall apart. I wanna let you touch my broken heart. Skin hunger, oh comfort of the flesh. Skin hunger, oh craving to confess. Skin hunger, skin hunger, skin hunger, skin hunger. Wash away, 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 wash away.
Many musicians face day-to-day struggles just to make it big. It's even harder if you're disabled and discriminated against. I am Frequency, a hearing impaired hip-hop artist, and I strive to make those who with disabilities comfortable with my sponsor, Funkadelic Studios. Now, when I record in the studio, I usually have this device to help the music go into my hearing aids instead of through the headphones. Because when you record, feedback can be picked up from the headphones straight from the hearing aids, and it creates a lousy recording. Not only that, I use it for mixing as well. So there's a lot of different ways that I have to figure out how to mix to be able to accommodate my disability. Join us every first Saturday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. to showcase how you overcome your disability. In our open jam sessions, we'll be going live on Facebook, so if you're out of state or out of the country, you can be part of this big change. Work with us to make the music industry a more comfortable, inclusive place to be. Thank you.
Yes, 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 yes. Ladies and gentlemen, again, that was Adrianna Mateo, and that was Skin Hunger. Man, I can't get that out of my head right now. I was sitting here telling her that I cannot get wash away. Oh my God. And that was exclusive right here on Funkadelic Fridays because it's not yet released. So if you're tuned in to Funkadelic Fridays and you know what's going on, we get the exclusive for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we do here. That's what we do. But without further ado, before we close out, I always like to give the artists a chance to say something positive, motivating, inspiring, or just leave the audience, leave them with something empowering. There's a lot of people out here that want to do what it is that we do, and so it's important for us to be able to give back in that sense and be able to say, this is what motivated me, to inspire me, or if you have something that you want to leave, it could be anything. So anything last minute you want to leave with the audience before you leave?
Sure. I think we always like feeling like we have a handle on things. Like, I have control issues. I know it's not unique to me though. But what I've been realizing more and more is that creating music is about embracing the fact that you really don't know a lot and just going with where you feel like you're being called. I started as a violinist, and I have to say that while I do love violin, I was unhappy for a lot of the time because I just had to keep stifling myself. I opened the box a little bit after school, and I started singing and songwriting, and then I started professionally acting, and I got a late start in these things. And I started late on violin too, so like sometimes you feel discouraged because we didn't start soon enough. But you start when you start, and I've been lucky in that I've been able to open for Alicia Keys. I've been able to work with people who've worked with like Tiesto and John Legend, who are Grammy nominated, from not starting on time. So I honestly think that if you love it and you're called to it, you should do it, and you're going to do really great things.
Wow, this is my favorite part of the show. I always love to hear what everyone has to say, because everyone's different, everyone comes from different walks of life, and that was very inspiring. Thank you so much. If you're out there and you're listening, it's never too late. You only fail when you stop trying, ladies and gentlemen. As long as you continue to keep trying and you keep going after it, it will happen for you. So, Adrianna Mateo told you herself right here. She started later in the game, and look at her now. Come on, blessed. I'm glad to even be here, sitting here talking with you, because I feel like there's only going to go up from here. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for of course, thank you for motivating and inspiring people. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening, because this wouldn't be here without you. So we're here for you. You're here for us. It's a partnership. It's teamwork, ladies and gentlemen. Until next week, until next time, you can find a way. Social media, where do we find you? Tell them where to find you.
I am at Adrianna Mateo with 2 N's and 1 T, everywhere on the internet, basically.
Oh yeah, you can Google me, baby. It's there. You're going to see it right there. All right, guys, you know where to find me, at Troy Weeks Music. Thank you guys so much again. This was an awesome episode. I had an awesome time with you. Guys, tune into what's coming up next. We do this each and every Friday, so until next time, this time next week, keep it funky.